What's up, homies? So they took away my live rights here on Instagram. Those motherfuckers. So I've been wanting to do something like this for a minute now. Just kind of like walk through what it is for me to learn a song. Most songs I learn by ear. Sometimes I'll do the tutorials, like if I'm in a time crunch and I'm like, I ain't got time for this. But yeah, it's definitely good to learn songs by ear. So I'll try to like walk through some of the tips and tricks that I use. I'll try not to go too much in depth on those tips and tricks. Like if I say, oh, I use this major scale, there's so much depth you could go into with just that, or I use these triads or whatever. I want to make them as short as possible since I'm on Instagram too. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna try some shit out and see what's up. But the song for today I chose, I don't know it. I've heard it a few times, and so yeah, we'll see. It's called Delirio by Los Tres Haces. They have some funky stuff, and so I might not even like learn it like note for note perfect, but I think my goal is by the end of this video, and hopefully I don't go too long, is that I at least, you know, have like, okay, some shapes down. If I got called to play it, I could at least, you know, fumble my way through it. So yes, let's hear it. Let's see what's up. Well, they're up to there. Perfect. All right, so I kind of got lucky there. I just happen to know Tres Haces. They tend to play a lot like between like C major, B major. At least like the few that I've learned has been in B major. So I figured it would be somewhere here. So sure enough, it is. Already off the bat, my ear is telling me that this is a very common chord progression of a few Tres Haces songs where they start on the 4th chord. So when I'm gonna use this number thing, like the 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, whatever. Essentially, just look up the Roman numeral harmony system. I don't even know really what it's called. They use it a lot in jazz, but it's a great way for you to kind of get used to chord progressions, common chord progressions, and then you could just change them in every key, right? And so once again, look it up. I don't want to go too much into it because that could be a whole nother video. But this one, 4 chord, it'll go 4, minor 4, and then it'll do something like a 1, minor 2, 3, flat 3 to a 2, 5, 1. And so that, once again, that's just for me hearing so many of these freaking songs. You kind of already hear, okay, that's what it's doing. So yeah, so since we're starting on the 4 of C major, 4 C major is going to be F major. So it goes to minor, 1, 2, 3, flat 3, 2. I'll play it along. I should have done it the first time. 4, minor 4, or something else. 2, 3, flat 3. So a 2-5-1, very common chord progression. 2-5-1s, you find them inside of a lot of different types of chord progressions. So I would definitely learn what a 2-5-1 chord progression is. Heavy in jazz, also very heavy in bolero music. All types of music, really. Okay, so since we're in C major, my brain is thinking C major scale. Okay, So the C major scale, there's different positions throughout the neck. Learn A major scale in all 7 positions. Essentially what that means is you'll be learning them in every mode. Once again, don't even worry about modes, but yeah, learn them in every scale position. What that means is, so if I'm doing the scale here, where like first, or not first position, but first position for the major scale, because that is the root no, right? You also want to learn that major scale here. Oh, I need to learn them too. No. There you go. Okay, and then here. Right, so that's all the C major scale, but I'm starting. Those are going to be my starting notes. Anyways, I already went too deep into that. So my mind is thinking C major scale. So so let's see where my brain takes me. But it goes. So it's for me here. No. Something like that. Me doing that's like tres haces little lick I've learned from a few, but it's something like that. So there, it ended here. It ended in that note. Sometimes when it's just like a lick, I think about the first note. So I know he goes lick, 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 and then he ends here. So I know it's somewhere between those notes here, where it starts here, but he ends there. So whatever those other notes are, we'll figure them out right now. So I know it goes that. We'll go with that for now. Something like that. Scale. Okay. So whenever I hear those like melodic chords, where he's playing the melody using these chords, I don't even hear. I don't even try to hear the whole chord like note by note, because it's going to be really difficult to do that. I just hear the highest note in the chord, because that typically is where the melody is, right? So here, I'm not hearing whatever it is. I'm just hearing, right? That's the highest note of the chord is that, and then I'll figure it out after that. So 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 there, the chord that gets played there, thinking about where I am, and so since it's that's a C major chord, so I have to imagine these are triads within that fit the C major chord, right? So and because Tres Haces they play so many seventh chords, I'm thinking seventh. So like, you know, thinking about my triad up the neck. So if I'm playing here, bear with me, sorry. Right, boom. That for me is right here, right? Yeah. So even here, right? No, sorry. Anyways, I need to keep practicing these because it doesn't come to me that natural yet. But yeah, so thinking about your triads, so which triads are going to hit these will be for me, which I don't even think that is what he plays, but once again, it'll get me by if I need to do it. So let's try to get what he gets. Like here, I'm hearing a lot of clashing. So we're here. Let's hear it again. It's like a there's a clap. Here, so this is where I probably won't get into it. I'm gonna probably start thinking E minor. That just because E minor and sorry, not E minor, E minor requinto, A minor. So between C major, A minor, those are relative chords. So sometimes to get more colors out of it, if I'm playing in C, I may not play a C chord. If I'm doing a requinto, I'm thinking A minor. Right, because sorry, once again, I'm playing requinto A minor, but here A minor would be right, or what am I doing? Yeah, and then that's C. This is E minor, so it's kind of the same. Anyways, whatever. So once again, if I had to get out of a pickle, I would probably just do it. You know, and so that's just me thinking of my triads there. So the first ones, I'm thinking C triads. So this would be D minor triads. So I'm thinking of this triad here, which I don't know what position that is, but anyways. But I would, because I know this is the this is the melody that I'm looking for. I would just take that finger away at the right. What's another D minor here that I could play would probably be, which effectively is F major. That's a F major triad right there. But it fits perfectly, and then right here to resolve, because it right. So it would be once again. You'll start there. Anyways, that was my little fumble through. Let's see if I could just play it through real quick. See how far. Let's see if my whatever I did even worked. It stopped. What the hell was that? Anyways, something like that. Anyways, and then from there though, like now that I kind of have it in my under my fingers a little bit, I could really go in, dial it in, and start to kind of, you know, get it in. That was 15 minutes. Holy shit. Well, I'm gonna fucking upload this. Let's just see what happens. I wish I had live, dude. I wish I had live. All right, tell your homies. Tell your homies. If you have questions though, please let me know in the comments. Cause then from there, I think I can like, I want to do more lesson type stuff. I have my YouTube, and maybe I'll post. I should post this on YouTube as well. I probably will. Makes sense, right? Yeah, like I want to like put content out there on things that I feel that I missed as a musician, that are really simple things that any guitarist can like learn and grow from it. That I feel isn't, the stuff is out there, but it's so fucking complicated and it's so much, and I probably didn't do the best of explaining it, but these tools really do help, and they're so simple, and they're so, once again, fundamental. So anywho, all right, homies, thank you, peace.